Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Taj Bear, and this channel is all about ancient wisdom for modern life, and tarot being one of those ancient forms of wisdom that offer guidance, support, messages, hints. So if you're here, then let this reading be a portal for you to offer you guidance, and any stories and any messages that come through, may they be for your highest and greatest good. Please take what resonates and leave behind what you do not need, or forward on to somebody who might benefit. So let us begin. Being called to start with the Divine Master card today. I love these cards. They're the Divine Masters from history, from throughout time. So I wanted to open. Please give us one that is the prevailing energy. Oh, love that. Kali Ma, she is my favorite. I love Kali Ma. In more recent years have definitely resonated with Kali Ma deeply. Divine Severance, cut the cords to drama, fears, and limitations. And this is our overarching, prevailing message for today, and it makes so much sense. I will come on to that, but I really want to read the actual full message because I love these and I think there's a lot of depth in them. So let me just find. There is the history if you don't know of it, and then there is a specific message for you. Kali Ma, Divine Severance, cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She is a destroyer of evil forces and protector of liberation. In the Hindu pantheon, she is the most powerful expression of Shakti, who is ultimately an expression of life force energy in a dynamic feminine form. In Sanskrit, Kala means darkness and Ma means to bring or create. So Kali Ma is the bringer of darkness. Darkness isn't to be feared, however. Over the years, especially in Western culture, we've been told that it is bad, but in fact, it's a sacred part of life. Before we were born, we were all wrapped in the darkness of the womb. The earth herself was born in the darkness of the cosmic sky. And every night when we sleep, we step into this space. So the great goddess Kali brings the energy of creation, birth, and renewal. Your message: stop right there. Don't let dramas or other disruptive energies get between you and the light you were born to be. Before a molehill becomes a mountain, release yourself from a situation that is only going to drain you and bring you pain. Today, the universe, through the great goddess Kali, is encouraging you to cut the cords between you and unnecessary people, places, and situations. Do it now. Your soul desires freedom and liberation. In your current circumstances, you are holding the wheel of karma in your own hand, and you get to decide if a situation takes over your energy or not. Don't let yourself be pulled into something that is not yours to deal with or carry. Take your karma and your future back into your own hands. If you are afraid, good. That means you're on the cusp of something great unfolding. Oh, I love that. That is just the epitome of what Kali Mata represents. It's that whole idea of what is no longer meant to serve you needs to be taken away out. So what area of life is this? Okay, Six of Cups. I love this particular Six of Cups because you see, so the Six of Cups, no, I'm sorry, it's the Six of Wands. He's holding a cup in his hands. Why did I say Six of Cups? Maybe this Six of Cups is where you are done and you're turning your back on things. Maybe that's why, because it was linked with Galima and leaving things behind that no longer serve you, cutting those cords, leaving the drama. And if you do that, this is what awaits you. Six of Wands is a victory after hardships, after things that have been really troublesome. Look at him. He's in a wheelchair. He's gone through the struggles. There's obviously been some sort of history with whatever's gone on here, but he's got this wreath, he's got a cup, he's got flowers, he's celebrating. So this is celebration after hardship. So if you follow through with the advice that came through with Galima, then that's what's awaiting. And the Four of Wands, very fiery. Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is what I'm getting here. It's the connection. It's a connection. Leave behind what no longer serves, sever the ties, the people, the places. New connections will follow, new connections will come through. Can I have a little more on the Four of Wands too? Okay. Sun. The Sun. I was taken aback by the Seven of Swords. I barely even noticed the Sun. So if the advice, if you may have already done this, and it may have been because the Seven of Swords is tricky energy. It's very tricky. It's lying, cheating, stealing, doing things in a masked way, not showing your true colors, revealing and carrying things in between, not very subtle because the swords are poking out from the back of the jacket here, but still carrying, the dagger under the cloak. So people, places, situations that may have felt like that are being left behind. You may have already done that and alchemized whatever happened into a victory, and people coming in that are supportive, that are celebratory of your life. And the Sun. The Sun is the brightest, the most positive, the most energetic card in the tarot. And the happiness, it is ultimate happiness. So whether that's already happened, the story has been let go of, and it makes so much sense, as I was saying at the beginning, of why Galima has come up, because we are at the end, we are nearing the end of the year of the snake, and this is the final shed. It's the final shed to let go of what no longer serves, what is no longer for our highest and greatest good, in order to step into the Sun, the fire horse, yellow, lots of yellow, fire horse coming through on the 17th of February. That is going to be the start of the year of the fire horse. And with that fire horse, there's momentum, there's movement, there's lots of forward expression. Just want, didn't even get my sentence out. I just want more on the Sun, is what I was thinking. And here we are. Queen of Cups. You have got, and the Sun at the bottom of the deck again. It's just a confirmation over confirmation. It's, once you've done this, the hard bit, you've come through with a victory. Queen of Cups, she is the most overflowing. She's there's a lot of emotion, but it's what I'm hearing. It's not emotion that is reckless or emotion that is like a tsunami or a tidal wave. It's not emotion that kind of breaks through the floodgates or things like that. Like, it's Queen of Cups. What I'm hearing is using the emotion, taking what's coming through your body, your nervous system. And have you been alchemizing it? Have you been alchemizing the troubles, transmuting them into wins, the places, the things that you've let go of, and you're making the magic happen? This is attunement. That's our crown chakra being created, circle behind her, creating the magic, the flow, creativity unleashed. And again, a lot of sacral energy coming through here with this color. It's transmutation. It is alchemizing. It's alchemizing. The sun at the bottom reconfirming what's on the horizon. Okay, can I get a little bit more on the, I think I want what's with the Seven of Swords. Oh, death and rebirth, magician at the bottom. I'm going to take that magician from the bottom. That's coming here. That is just death, rebirth, reconfirming. Death in the tarot, I think, is completely misunderstood. It's seen as a negative. It's seen as a darkness. But as we just learnt and heard, that death, Galima, being the representation, the most fiercest, from death comes rebirth. So whatever has died out, so the Seven of Swords have said, can we get a little bit more? What's the story behind this? Whatever has died out from the past, whatever you have removed, whatever has been, cleansed, whatever trickster energy, whatever masked behavior, the rebirth is on the horizon. The rebirth is there. This is just beautiful. The sun, the Queen of Cups, everything is pointing towards days which are far more lighter. They are not filled with this. You're having to look over your back to see if somebody's got, cloaks and daggers, cloak under them, a dagger under their cloak, and is connected with you for whatever, whether it's a relationship, whether it's work, whether it's a business, whether it's people you're meeting. You're not having to constantly second guess the intentions because new energy is flowing through. And the magician, death and rebirth, a lot of major arcana here, 1, 2, 3. So the story, the magician is creating their reality. Hearing the magician is creating, you are the magician. You are the magician. You are creating your new reality, having let go of what was draining, what was sucking out your energy. And this is a thing. And I'm just seeing and hearing that you have been, and if you haven't been, you need to work on creating a protective barrier around you, your aura. So a suraksha kavach, as it's known in Hindi and Sanskrit, that it's a protective barrier, alchemizing, using your inner knowing. Lots of triangles. Triangles are here. Triangles rising up through. And in Hinduism, the triangles, and in a lot of cultures, the triangles represent the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, God, God, the generator, the operator, the destroyer, the Holy Trinity, with Vishnu, with Brahma, with Shiva. So Brahma being the generator, the creator, and the operator being Vishnu, and the destroyer being Shiva. And Shiva is also all about death and rebirth. He is the one who destroys, and from destruction, new things can be born. So, alchemizing, creating the magic, you are the magician, and working with the creator to alchemize your new reality, alchemizing your new reality. Just being called to get, give me a second, a deck. It's the Good Tarot. It's a new deck, and didn't think I was going to use this, so I didn't put it out, but just want to get a little bit more on the overall, what is on the horizon. That's too many, please. Just give me this, because it's new, it's hard to shuffle. It's still got the stuckness in it. Sometimes I add a little bit of talcum powder. King of Air. The King of Air, what is on the horizon? King of Air is swords. He is... I'm just picking up, you're going to be moving through life in this way, which is so smooth. You know, when you're kind of in such a rhythm with the universe, with your intuitive guidance, with the messages from your inner higher self, and you can just walk through air like wind. It just carves through everything, and it gets into all the little nooks and crannies. Even if you've got your little tiny vent open in the window or above the window, the air will come through, and you're going to be moving like air. He's got his whole entire, it's giving otherworldly. People are going to be thinking, where you come out from? Where have you come out from? Where do I place you? I want to place you here. I feel like you're kind of magical with the magician here. There's lots of magic happening. Magician's son. Okay. Want to get a final message? I feel like we've got a full story. Any final message, guidance? Can you please just drop the world sign in the comments, because I am telling you. Oh, Emperance. Okay, Emperance is my card of, give me a moment, I need to expose myself. My brain is kind of going faster than my tongue can articulate. Emperance is my card of being the creator. So you know how we were talking about the generator, the creator, the operator, and the destroyer. As you're creating, you've let go, you've removed, you're creating your new life, your new space, where you are going to move through like air. You're going to cut through everything. You're king. It's celestial. King is the highest position, in control, power, in a good way. Because this is throat chakra. This is blue throat chakra connection with the Agya chakra. There's a little bit of that purple amethyst coming through. And the Empress is all about birthing. You see, she's got the wheat in her hand, creation, taking the land before you and planting in order to birth the new. She is covered in leaves, in growth, and all of these spiral signs. And I'm forgetting, this is definitely a seahorse. I'm seeing a seahorse here. But these spirals, you know how you like have snails and they have the spirals, that symbology is, correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but it's the universe, it's the creation, it's the constant infinity. It's definitely linked to all the ancient cultures. And this Emperor, you're birthing something new. Makes so much sense. Lotus. I think that's a lotus flower. I'm seeing that as a lotus flower. So lotuses have this ability to be in complete mud. So you were in places, situations with people where the energy is being siphoned. They're in mud, they're in dirt, but they are above all of that. They are above the dirt, and they constantly and always face the sun. They get energized and they open up with the sun, and then they close up their leaves again at sunset, and they create the magic again once they open up the next day. So although Empress is definitely birthing new things, I think the lotuses, you also need to make sure as you're going through this newness, as you're going through the reinvention, as you're going through creating your wins, your rebirth, that you're taking the time to close down as well. So taking the time to rest, taking the time to rejuvenate your energy. You can't stay open and, out and loud all the time. You need to have the downtime as well. And that's when you become a master creator. That's when you can birth new things from places of groundedness, of rest, and you're able to make decisions like a king. You're able to make sure you're tapped in to your intuition and your higher guidance rather than burnt out. So I thought that would be the last. Is there any other, is there anything else that we need to know? One final card. Is there anything else that we need to know? We've got the Emperor. So much major arcana here. The Empress and the Emperor. I think we're just getting confirmation. It's like I'm being told by the cards, girl, I'm giving you everything you need to know. So the Emperor is the divine counterpart of the Empress, and usually it's a male that is shown. But here in this tarot deck, we have the Emperor as the lion, and the lion is the king of the jungle, right? The lion is the king of the jungle, and there's a lot of gold surrounding. It's gold leaf, and this is stunning, absolutely beautiful. So you are in your power. You are in your power. What are you waiting for? Go forth, conquer, create, and make the magic happen. Make the magic happen. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end with that. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your presence. May you always be guided by your inner light and your wisdom. See you in the next video.